Hey there, y'all, and welcome to today's Daily Down and Dirty. My name is Fairlight. Welcome to Airy Fairy Tarot. All right, y'all, so the message today is about making friends with where you are. So we start out with the Six of Poetry or Six of Wands, which usually is seen as a victory card. In this deck, it's called Cooperation, and I love the way the cards all came out today, so I'm going to kind of follow William Blake's lead with this. So what he writes on this card is, gods are visions of the eternal attributes or divine names. They ought to be the servants and not the masters of man. Cooperating in the bliss of man, obeying his will, servants to the infinite and eternal of the human form. So I love William Blake. The gods should be servants to us. Motherfucker. No. And what does that mean? I mean, it's as above, so below. I feel like we could find a bit of hermeticism in that wisdom and recognizing that, well, you know, if we go another direction, we could talk about how quantum theory tells us that the entire universe is all one unified field. And, you know, and then I like to be dramatic, not just the galaxy, you know, not just the solar system. The entire universe at the quantum level is all one unified field. It's all creation energy. That's all there is. And so having the privilege to be embodied in these human forms, we call upon the energies to do our bidding. And truly, that is the way things work. And it's just, we've found ourselves in a bit of fuckery, the paradigm of fuckery. And it seems to continue, but I don't want to speak on that. Whatever. Love, love, love. So they are the visions and eternal attributes or divine names. So it's really about standing in your power. And how does that relate to making friends with where you are? Well, I'll continue on. So then we've got, these two came out together, the Woman of Music or Queen of Cups, and then also this energy card. And what pulled me, what it says on this card, this Woman of Music, loud and more loud, the living music floats upon the air. And I love that fluidity. There's something about all things flowing to you. And, you know, I could go into science again, how music, you know, as Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the nature of reality, think in terms of frequency and vibration. And so it's all music. It's all music. Ooh, it's all music. I don't know. I'm on one today. So the Queen of Music, but what really caught my eye, I don't know if you can see them, but there's these little fairy beings down here. And I'm sure I've noticed them before. I've had this deck for a few years, but that's what really caught my eye here. And I just felt like she's making friends with them. You know, she's singing her songs to them and they're dancing and frolicking and playing in the music and in the water. And then I looked to this card and I saw how this man is surrounded by all these beings here and he's making friends with all of them. And so somehow all these three cards wanted to come together and make that correlation of making friends with where you are. And something about the gods being our servants, but it's more about being friendly with it though. You know, we're not going to treat, you know, the goddess Isis like Dobby, you know, but even Dobby shouldn't have been treated like Dobby. It's making friends with every aspect and attribute of life and where you're at and making a divine connection. It really feels like making friends with your life, where you're at, whether it's people in your life or just every other aspect about life, and imbuing it with that godlike energy, because it's all creation energy and it's all an extension of you. You can manifest creation with everything around you, or not creation, but connection. You can manifest connection with everything around you. All you have to do is give your focus and be in tune with it. And yeah, it's a lot easier to talk to a crystal maybe and commune with the energy of it than maybe a table or a chair, but it's all creation energy. You know, sit down and talk to a flower. My hair is not sure what it wants to do today. And then we've got this Eight of Cups. reversed. And so normally the Eight of Cups is about walking away. It says clouded with discontent and brooding in their minds, terrible things. And they call it discontent. So normally this is about walking away, but with it being reversed, it's like not wanting to escape your life, making friends with it. And then when you become friendly with everything in your life, even if things aren't going the way you want them to be, make friends with your life, make friends with where you're at, and see how with that shift in frequency, that shift in your music, when you make friends with it, how life may become a lot more friendly to you. Then we've got this like little side note over here. We've got the Lovers reversed. In this deck, it's called Knowledge. And then we've got Temperance upright, which in this deck is called Forgiveness. And so it literally could be that maybe part of life isn't flowing the way you want it to be because there's some resentment that you're holding on to concerning a past love or just concerning any situation that you were involved in. It's so cute that they've got Jesus on this card. Very spiritual kind of reading today, which is fine. And so it's like, forgive all of that. Forgive yourself. Every once in a while, this saying wants to pop into the reading, and it was, I always wanted to shout out to my friend Shenandoah, who crossed over some years ago, but he always had a sign on his wall that said, good judgment comes from experience. Experience comes from poor judgment. So there's never a mistake. Even love that breaks your heart, even things that don't work out, forgive it all, because then, as I've said to my kids 1,000 times, well, kids, if this is character building, we're going to be some characters. So just appreciate the character that you are today. Appreciate the character, appreciate life as it is, even if it's kind of messy. Make friends with all of it, because even if it's the mess, it's your mess. It's your creation. It's your life. And, you know, artists can be messy. And sometimes you can, you know, an artist can throw slop on the canvas, but then they can turn it into just a beautiful blend of colors and make something really, you know, expressive and beautiful. And so you haven't run out of time. Just start using the energies to your benefit. And then underneath that, we have got Liberty. This is the Judgment card. This is one of the most beautiful cards I've ever seen in my life. And you see that it's this naked woman, and you know, nakedness represents transparency, authenticity. I've got nothing to hide. And she's flying free in this like butterfly fish thing, and all of these people are dancing naked under the full moon. And I love this. This is transcending where you are, and by becoming friendly to your surroundings, and then you're free. You're free from anything that's been bogging you down, and forgiveness is the key. So that's all I have for today. If you would like a palm tarot or astrology reading from me and you happen to be in the downtown Asheville area, come on into Instant Karma downtown. It's a one-stop hippie shop. And if you don't happen to be in Asheville, you can hit me up. Palm readings aren't so easy to do online, but I'm willing to give it a try. Otherwise, I'm more than happy to do tarot readings and astrology readings. So whatever, hit me up on whatever social media you see this on, or airyfairytarot@gmail.com. All right, that's all I have for today. Peace and love until next time.